Hello all, welcome to another LeetCode problem. So let's solve today problem number 334, increasing triplet sequence. So what is given here is you're given a basically nums of array and then 3 pointers, basically ijk. Ijk are basically the pointing to your nums only. And then you need to find out, you need to return true or false based on these conditions. Let's say if I less than j less than k, and then their values are also in increasing order. So that means there is an increasing triplets subsequence present in the array. So whenever we call say subsequence, it is not necessary to be consecutive. They can be away from each other. So in this example, if I look at this one, okay, I can see that 1, 2, 3 are actually in increasing order, and their indexes are also uh, in increasing order. So this is pretty easy to understand. Uh, and if it is not in increasing order, then we just need to return false. So how do I solve the problem? So one of the best easy ways is I can I can have three for loop, one for I, one for j, and one for k, and I can keep incrementing my k for loop, and then if I find I, j, k are less than each other and they are increasing order, then I just need to return true. But that could have like time complexity of n cube here, because I'm gonna have three for loop iterating the same array, and that could lead to an n cube time complexity. But what we need to do is here is we need to solve it with time complexity of n. Basically, in one pass, one array pass, you need to solve this and then try to find if there is a sequence that is in increasing order, right? So in these kind of problems, if you want to solve this problem, you always, what you need to do is you need to maintain the variables that is going to tell you whether they are in increasing order or not. So let's say this is a sequence, right? So if I need to solve it, definitely I need all those three information, basic that's going to tell me whether they are increasing or not. So how do I find that three information, right? So one way is we maintain three variables. Let's say left, mid, and then right. Or instead of maintaining right, I can just have a for loop that is going to be my right position. So I start with this position. This is start with my right position, and then I need to see that this number. So and then and somehow I need to initialize my left and mid as well, right? So what we can simply do is we can initialize with the max value. So when we're comparing that, and if I find something less than this, I'll assign this. So in this condition, left has to be less than your mid, and mid has to be less than your right. So this is what we need to validate. Following that, I is in going into the right direction, right? So let's say I begin with here. I begin with I, and I see that okay, mid is actually in infinity. Let's say max value anything, and then the left is also in infinity. So 2 is less than L, so I'll just assign 2 here. Now again I went to the next element here. I see okay, 1 is less than L, so I'll replace this 2. I'll put it 1. Then I can see I came here. Okay, so I see 5 is not less than 1, but it is actually greater than 1. So I'll just update my mid here, because I need to maintain the increasing order. And in case if I now 1 is less than 5, and if I get another number which is greater than 5, then that is going to be my is increasing order. So let's go further in the array. Now I got 0. Here 0 is less than 1. Yes, it is less than 1, so I'll just update my 0. Now I got 4. 4 is not less than 1, but it is less than 5, so I'm going to update my 5. Now I receive 6. It is not less than 4 as well, and but is greater than 4, so that is going to be increasing. So I know now I have the increasing sequence, so I'm going to return true. In case if I didn't encounter, let's say this is not 6, this is let's say 3, then I'll not going to have any increasing sequence order, so I'm going to return false. So this is the logic here, pretty simple. Even if you look at the code, you will understand that one. So what here I need to know is I need to know the length of the array first. Let's start doing coding. And I need my left and I need my right. So let's see, left and right, and both I'm going to initialize as the max value. Basically you can do is, or you can do math.inf, or you can just say float, and then I can say inf, and then also for the other one float. So I initialize the max value. Now I start servicing array. So I in range of, so I is going to be in the range of your n. So let's say this is going to be n. Now I have to check a couple of conditions before I proceed, right? So first of all, I need to see if I is less than left. So basically, if the base condition, basically I is less than left, so I'm going to assign left to that value. So left of equals to nums of I. Else, I need to also check if the nums of I is actually greater than left, but it is less than mid. Nums of I is because less than mid. Then in that case, I'm going to update my mid value actually. Third condition where I reach, right? If my nums of I is actually greater than my mid, then I have found a sequence where it is they are in increasing order. So I'm just going to return true in this case. But if this doesn't happen, nothing goes here, so I'm just going to return false. You can also check condition if length of array is not less than 3. So that definitely there won't be any sequence. So let's say I can just here I can put another corner case where length of nums is less than 3. So definitely I'm not going to have any triplet here. So I'm just going to return false. So that's the code here. Nothing too complex. So let's try to run and see if this works. There is no synthetic error or something. Okay, it failed. There is a reference of mid. Oh, I should have been mid actually. The right. Right is going to be actually your I pointer, which is going. Okay, this works here. Now if I submit this one, yep, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.